What up, y'all? This is your girl Cheryl coming from the Go Getter Circle. And today I'm just chit chatting. I just want to talk, just about fall fashions, what I love about fall, how excited I am that we're almost in fall. Hopefully, it won't go too fast and we can enjoy every part of it. I love I love dressing up for Halloween. Even though I don't go to parties, I do like participating in the costumes. I love when the color of the trees, when they turn the leaves. I love the smell of fall. I love all that fresh. Believe me, I love to wear boots in fall. Those are my favorite. I mean, I had so many shoes this year that I didn't even wear, and so hopefully I'll get around to wearing them in fall. And of course, haters. No matter what season it is, I'm sure you all can relate to having some haters somewhere about whatever you're doing, whatever you got on. It will be someone hating about something you're doing. So yeah, that's just what I want to talk about. I don't know what the latest fashions are because I've really been busy I haven't really put on clothes myself because I've been so busy trying to do my own thing here, and so I haven't had a chance. Now, I always love my pastime is looking in magazines at how creators and designers dress things up. I haven't had a chance to do that because I'm always bombarded, however you say it, with a bunch of stuff I don't want to look at. So I decided to try to do my own magazine, which I keep forgetting to develop the film I had for my magazine. So I will, once I'm done with this, I will make sure I go rewind that and put it in my purse so I don't forget it tomorrow. So, but yeah, that's what I love. I just love fall. I really do. It's my time of the year. I mean, I was born in the summer or close to the summer. It was summer months. But, anyway, so yeah, that's what I want to talk about is just enjoying it with your girlfriends or your guy friend or whatever you might have. Just enjoy it to the fullest. And hopefully you had a lot of fun in this summer, but I think I can have even more fun this fall. So, and as far as the haters go, you can take those with a grain of salt, kind of throw it over your shoulder or something, like the billboards I got around here. You just kind of have to just, let them be whoever they want to be or whatever they do, because one thing we know about haters is they hate when people don't pay attention to them. They hate when whatever they think they're accomplishing is not really accomplishing anything. So I don't know, I've had enough of them. Not like I'm tired of them enough, just enough of them. I mean, they are born hating for some reason. I don't know. Most of the times it's just jealousy, and we know how that goes. They just jealous because they don't have the right equipment. Bum equipment is what they mostly have because it don't work. That's where they're always mad. And then if we are talking about fashion, most of them, because they're haters, they mad because most of them don't have any fashion, and nobody is really looking at them like, oh, I want to put on what you got on, or none of that. I mean, so that's something else. They can't get in the conversation if you really don't have anything anybody is thinking about putting on or wearing or wanting to have or any of those things. Sitting somewhere just looking stupid is about the best thing that they could do. And do that on your own. I mean, I don't think they need any more help doing that. They definitely don't need my help because I'm not going to make them look any smarter. So, that being said, I wish they would just find something else to do or something else to focus on, because we can tell it's just like eating them up inside. Every twist and turn I make, it's just eating them up inside. They want to do. Whew, I just feel like people could have more enjoyment out of life if they just find them something to do. You know, don't just sit and look at everything Cheryl's doing, because it's not going to make you feel any better, and it's not going to make you feel like it's yours, because you won't be able to use it. Like, it's not yours, you know? I don't know. Sometimes people think they are someone they're not, and we're used to that. I mean, it's kind of like being an actress. When you let your role, you confuse your role with your real life. You know, you kind of get those confused, and I don't know about that, because I'm always playing my own self, and I'm always just talking about my roles and the way I act. I don't know how to confuse the two, but I guess it does happen because it's stories behind it, you know, about it. You know, everybody wants to be famous. Everybody wants to be looked up to, or whatever they want, but it just entails more than just trying to look a certain way. I mean, you can't say you're a role model, because I wouldn't follow you to the bathroom. You can't say you are like an inspiration, because I don't know what's inspired by it, but I don't know. I just kind of give up on it. And I don't talk in codes. I don't talk in secret. I don't say one thing to people's face and something else or nothing. Most of the times people know exactly what I said, and when you see me, I'm just gonna be looking like, yup, I said it. What? Okay? So that's just how that goes. And you know, I wouldn't say anything to anybody. Like I keep saying on this podcast, I wouldn't think twice about whatever people think they are, wherever they came from, whatever they were born into, or however they were born, if people didn't come and tell me these things. Because I am more of a laid back person, so I don't go like searching for stuff unless it's something I'm trying to do. And most of the times that's what I will spend my time doing, is something I like doing versus something I could care less about. No, I don't like arguing. I like making my point just like everybody else. But at some point, if I feel like I've made the point, I'm done. And you could just be talking to yourself or a brick wall or whatever. I don't know. Because I'm not going to keep on talking about it, you know. My patience are, you know, maybe it's because I don't have kids. I don't have that type of patience. I have some patience. I used to didn't have any. I have some patience. I just don't have that kind of patience as a mother or father would, you know. It's like, look, I mean, how many times, and I'm sure even parents have that kind of, you know, like, how many times I gotta tell you to do this or do that? I mean, like, how many times, you know? So for people to act like they ain't never understand, well, they probably don't understand it, because if somebody got to keep telling you the same thing over and over and over and over and over again, and you keep saying, I don't understand, like, I don't understand. I'm not, I didn't come from royalty, you know. That's the days of royalty in this day and age means something you still getting paid off of music. It ain't got nothing to do with you being coming from royalty. I mean, if you ain't got a song out, then royalty, you shouldn't even be talking, okay? This ain't about what car you driving. You ain't getting paid for driving the car. You had to pay somebody to drive the car, okay? Mainly insurance companies, or, you know, get that sticker on that mug, or whatever you need to do. You ain't really getting paid to drive it, okay? So unless you know, own a whole car company and you can pick and choose, but from my understanding, most people can't do that anyway, period. You know, if somebody's opening up a business, they don't want their kids damaging the cars, you know, running the miles up and then trying to sell it. No, business is business. It don't matter who your daddy is or your mama is. Business is business. If you go in business to make money, that's what you want to do. You want to make money. It ain't about showing off to people. You know, it ain't about, because my daddy's rich and famous, I should be able to show out and tear up stuff or go into stores and drink whatever I want to right on the spot. Yeah, you should be able to if you wanting to pay all the money and fines that go along with that. Most people don't, you know, everybody wants to do something until it's time to pay for something. And that's the difference between it, you know. You know, people want to act like they ain't got good sense, but when it comes down to it, you got good sense, you know, because you'll stop it real quick once, you know, the real deal comes out. But anyway, so yeah, that's just what the problem is today. Everybody is just, you know, we can't enjoy the weather anymore because every time it is something, somebody got something to say about it. You know, if I can say it's cool outside because people have been pestering me about the weather and trying to compete with me on the weather. But only thing people know about the weather is my ass all over it, you know. So I just don't know. I just, you know, and then on Tuesdays, you know, everybody wake up looking forward to something I gotta say, and I always be like, for haters, the more it just shows how much people are not paying attention to you. You know what I'm saying? If I had to do these things and get instant gratification for it, you had enough time to go do whatever you wanted to do. This is where my problem is. They had time to go do whatever they wanted to do. They wanted to focus on things that really didn't make a difference to anybody. I mean, because what can someone do? What can I do? If a guy say he likes you, what the hell can I do? If he likes you, I mean, in my mind, I don't know about anybody else's mind. In my mind, if a guy said he likes you, and then if I come trying to say something else and he don't like me, but he like you, he don't be wanting to fight me. And that's the problem, you know. That's the problem with these broads. I mean, that's what's happening to them. If you going to saying a guy like you and he's saying he don't like you, and then you come to try to tell some girl that he like all this extra stuff, then you causing that problem for yourself. Because don't nobody need you going to tell no other girl nothing, especially if you don't even know for sure if the guy like you or he just, you know, playing around with his friends, you know. It's a guy thing. Who knows what that's about? But until he comes, this is my thoughts, until he comes and actually just say, I'm done with the guessing and I'm taking all the guesswork out of everything, and this is my girl. Don't nobody talk to her. I don't want nobody putting their hands on her. Woo, 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 and that. Then nobody can say anything else. But since that's not the case, and it's just he said, she said, I think, or maybe, or what if, none of that stuff matters, you know? So to be getting mad about some fictional characters is way beyond me. You know, I deal with real stuff, but I cannot go too far with the fictional character stuff. And people really want to argue about it. It's a fictional character. I mean, don't nobody know what that man is doing or saying, or, you know, I'm around here every day. I know he ain't with none of these broads, period. No matter what you think he might be saying, he ain't with you. At the end of the night, he ain't with you. Most of the times, he ain't even paying attention to you, because he's somewhere performing on stage or whatever he do. And if he was, you wouldn't constantly be trying to argue about some what if shit. What if he would have just been the guy with you at the award show instead of sending you over? Like, when I see something like that, now these are just choices I made. Now I guess if we just making choices on our own and you chose to be with somebody else, I mean, I think most of this stuff is they do these things because they trying to make somebody jealous or see if somebody jealous, and then they get mad because they don't be jealous. It's like, I don't know, I didn't invite you, so if I didn't invite you, who cares? I mean, who? I don't care who you with. Well, if I cared, I would have invited you, and I would have been with you, and I would have been like making sure everybody know I'm with you. You not dude, I'm with you. So, oh, that's the point I'm saying. They'll run and get somebody else as if you can tell it's a state of confusion is all it is, because they'll go get somebody. Now this girl went and got some dude, black dude, thinking that he representing some king. But what king was it? The Rodney King, the one that got beat up all upside the head like you did? Okay. You know, what king was it? I don't know. Just because you say king don't always mean it's a good king, okay? Could mean just somebody that got beat down, okay? Like you did, or whatever, like they said you did, or like you said you did. I mean, she told me that. I don't know. I wouldn't have thought nothing about it. She came showing me, and then that's how the whole thing about her in Mexico came up. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm like, every day she thinking that they here because of her. I don't know. It's a state of confusion. And then she just be looking at me like, what? I mean, these are, she just waiting on somebody to say something. Say something, please. Cause she getting on my nerves. Well, I mean, I'm talking on my phone. On my phone. This is my phone, and it's not a company phone. It's not AT&T. You ain't buy me the phone. You know what I'm saying? People get confused about all these things, So yeah, why? And I'm like campaigning, like, man, please say something so these bras can take their thirsty ass on, cause damn, like, I mean, they be looking at me like so thirsty and dried up and like, 71, 62, hut, what? I mean, like, what the fuck? And I'm always like, what he gonna do? I mean, what? I mean, what did he come here to do? Is what I ask. Like, I said, what do they say him for? Like, he gonna come running in or running, or what are you gonna do? What, are you gonna watch you or something? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I just know people come here, and I don't know what they did. I know he do a lot of talking to her or whatever he do. And I guess she feel, I know people don't like me, and I don't like people. So, I mean, that part is mutual. I don't want you using my stuff just like you don't want me using your stuff. It's the point to all this. Now, when it comes to businesses and where people working at, sometimes people feel like I have nothing to do with this. Like, if my father had something to do with it or had something to do with it, I got something to do with it, and that's how other people look at it, and that's the bottom line. Like, I don't know the business part of other people's things, I don't know what all they do or what all they don't do. I don't know, and I don't try to find that out. I just know people know why I'm there for this. I might not know why I'm there, but people know why I'm there, and I guess at the end of the day, that's all that matters, So I just roll with that. I tried not to make enemies, but most of the enemies I have is just people mad because I don't want to be bothered. I guess at first people thought I was ignorant and didn't know how to talk and didn't know how to do this or that and the other. But then, I mean, they see I know how to do everything there is just about under the sun, even cutting out tongues, okay? Because that's what I look at Mexico for, because we had fun doing that. But they know I don't mind doing what I got to do for what I need to do for my life. So I just try not to get involved in all that, and I try not to do business with everybody, I deal with who I need to deal with in that fashion, and so I'm not going to talk to everybody about this, that, and the other. That's not what I like doing. I don't like doing all that stuff. Even if I'm giving something away, I really don't like having to do this, that, and other. And I might do it one time just so people will understand that it's not because I'm so greedy and selfish. It's just, man, in my life is enough drama and every time you turn around, I can't do something because somebody complaining about it, and I'm not even doing anything is the point. So that's why I don't really like doing a lot of stuff. And then on top of just having a jealous man somewhere around all the time, he kind of like zones in on all that other stuff where I can't, really have a girls' night out. Even when we went to that women's retreat, I didn't know it then, but it was him with looking around and stuff. So yeah, I deal with that a lot, and that alone is enough. Trying to deal with a jealous man, jealous husband, jealous brother, jealous whatever I got. That's enough. So I just can't. And I thank God I'm able to deal with most of the stuff without driving myself crazy or letting people drive me crazy, and just know when to tell people to get off my back. Sometimes I do feel like a skunk, always something on my back, a white stripe, because it be them. They be on my ass like religiously. It don't matter where I go, so I could never run and hide nowhere anyway. But so anyway, yeah. So that's all I wanted to talk about. I get tired of talking about haters, but what else do I have? I mean, I have a lot of love in my life and a lot of people who really care, but haters. I mean, they will make you think that they don't have anybody to love them, and I'm sure they do, but they just seem like it's not the kind of love they want. So, hey, when you do it that way, you, like they say, beggars can't be choosy, you get what you get. Anyway, yeah, so hopefully fall we'll have some fun, have some drinks, do some more spiced rum. Captain Morgan here. I don't know. I just want to get out more and probably just do some things. So that's about all I have to say about this today. I didn't really think about anything, but I felt the fall in the air, and I just felt like it was something I was getting excited about, and I'm already feeling it. So anyway, tune back in next Tuesday and we can talk about something else. Have a good night. Thank you.